Hi, this is Lisa with Queen Bee Creations, and I'm here today to show you how to make this tag closure. I've done this with our Scallop tag topper punch, and I'm going to show you how I did that. You can do it either direction. For today, I'm going to do it this way. As always, I'm going to start out with an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. This one's in basic gray. I'm going to cut it in half. That's how we start out with all of our card bases. So we take an 8.5 by 11 and we cut in half. And then normally we would score in half, but we're going to do this one a little different. I am going to pick our halfway point this way at 2.75. And then I'm just going to score it. I'm going to move the cutting blade out of the way, and I'm going to make a little tick mark at the bottom and at the top, just so I know where the center is. Then I'm going to take our tag topper punch, and I'm going to feed the paper into it and line up my little score mark with the center of the punch, and then punch it out. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. That's why I did it on both ends, so I would be able to make sure that they're going to be punched at the same spot. So when I go to close it, it's going to line up. So there's the start of it. Then I'm going to pull back in my paper trimmer, and I'm going to take this and line it up so that it's right in the crease of where it's going to cut. And I'm going to use my cutting blade and cut until it you can feel it give way when it hits that little void. Then I'm going to come down here and do the same thing this direction. You want to be careful not to cut too far because you don't want to cut off the scallop part, but we do want this other piece gone. So again, I'm going to line it up in the track because that's where it's going to cut. Cut up from the bottom and then cut down from the top. Then I'm going to score it along that line. So that this part will fold over. Then, because our card is 5.5 this way, we want 4 1/4 the other direction. So I'm going to line up at 4 1/4, and then I'm going to score my fold line. And that's giving me my card base. I apologize for the little flaws. Apparently I need a new blade. But for the purposes of our video, I'm going to continue as if that was clean. Then I've cut out some designer series paper. And I'm going to line that up. And I'm going to adhere that to the front. This was cut at 5 1/4 by 2.5. And it'll center right in there. Then to line my card, I'm going to use a piece of Whisper white cardstock that's 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm just going to put some adhesive on that and place it down right in the middle. Then as an accent and to make it match the front, I'm going to use a little bit of the same designer series paper. And I'm going to adhere that down here at the bottom. A little bit too long. Okay, so there we go. And then I've used our Perfect Blend stamp set, and I stamped a coffee cup, and then I cut it out with our paper snips. Then I punched the coffee cup again on the back side of this paper, and then cut out the label. And that's so that my stamp mark, since if I wasn't right exactly on the line, I'm not going to see that. The other side is clean. And then I stamped our little saying and I'm going to punch that out. When I am punching with sayings, I always tend to stamp first and then punch, because then I can line it up perfectly, because it barely fits in there. I wouldn't want to try to line up that stamp onto a paper after it's already been punched. So there's that. As you can see, I'm repurposing some of my cardstock that I've messed up on, but that's what's nice. On the other side, they're not even gonna know. And then I've got my, goodness, then I've got my coffee cup. I'm gonna place that there. And then I'm gonna line the label over the top. Then I cut a piece of just our ribbon at 7 inches, and I'm going to feed that through here. And then tie a little bow. And there you have it. There's our card. I hope you like the Tag Topper scallop punch, and that you can use this with your cards. As always, you can purchase it on my website, and I welcome you back for more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.